Is this good lighting? I think it is. So it's a kind of rainy day. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's not raining too much, but it's raining a little bit. But I wanted to throw this video out there. It's been in my heart to talk about because it's something that I have struggled with a lot. I don't know what the title is yet, but you're gonna see it. So you get the gist of it. It's something that has to do with like if you're feeling insecure, if you're feeling worthless. But I have to speak a little loud because I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but there's a bridge right over me. Let me show you guys actually. There's a bridge. Like right there. You guys can see it. Where am I? It's a nice place. But yeah, it's a rainy, it's a rainy day. And there's so many cars here. I'm a little nervous. I don't like recording in public. But screw it, bro. You live once. Screw it. So yeah, you could tell by the subject. It's a subject that is very, you know, I think it hits home to a lot of people. Because everybody has insecurities. You know, just stop lying to yourself. Everybody has insecurities. Whether you like it or not, you have them. They may not be as much as others, but I promise you have. And I want to say that if it's insecurities like for other people, like from other people, like you're scared of what they're gonna say about you, you feel like they're gonna judge you or something. I went through that a lot. Or if it's just insecurities like about yourself, like which is what I want to talk about most. Like if you feel like you're weird, if you feel like people don't like you, if you feel like you're dumb, you're ugly, anything like that. Cause I felt like that for a long time in my life. And tell you the truth, that's actually really bad. Not even just for yourself, but the more insecure you are, the more it reflects on other people. The more you're gonna take it out on other people, and it ends up really bad. Cause I know people, myself, honestly, I used to be very insecure, and I would take it out on other people. I took it out on somebody, and it was very bad. There's a car right behind me. But yeah, when you're very insecure, you take it out on other people. That's just not a good thing to do. So you're gonna want to fix that, right? And how is to fix it, but with God? Because God fixed mine. God helped me a lot with mine. So how would it help me? So I'm gonna tell you guys what God tells me, because the Bible. There's another car right behind me. So I'll be honest with you guys. The Bible is essentially just God's love letter to humanity. So why do you need to feel so insecure from what other people think? You have God. He tells you He loves you. So why do you need other approval from other people? Matter of fact, this was off topic, but Jesus didn't need approval from other people. I'm about to pull it up right now. Okay, look. John chapter 5 verse 41 and 42 says, "Your approval means nothing to me because I know you don't have God's love within you." That's Jesus Himself. Bro, it's Jesus Himself saying that those mere mortal humans, their approval means nothing. But He's saying this because those people don't have the love of God in their heart. What does that mean, to not have the love of God in your heart? To not have the love of God in your heart is to be very judgmental, to be very hateful, and to make somebody feel bad. That is not having the love of God in your heart. And if somebody makes you feel that way, then they don't have the love of God in your heart. So why should you care about what they think? Jesus Himself said your approval means nothing to me because you do not have the love of God in your heart. So if somebody does not have that love, you can tell by their fruits, you can tell by the way they act, by the way they talk to you, all that stuff. If they don't have that love, why do you care about what they think? But anyways, I'm going to tell you guys some love letters that God writes to us that I've stuck with, which helps me a lot in my insecurities. First one I'd like to get to is Isaiah 43 verses 1 and 4. Isaiah 43 verse 1 tells us, "But now, O Jacob, listen to the Lord who created you, O Israel. The one who formed you says, do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you." Ransom is like another word for redeemed. "I have called you by name. You are mine." God is saying He's called you by name. You are His. You belong to Him. So why do you care about what somebody else has to say? Why do you care about what somebody from your past has to say about you? You shouldn't. Isaiah 43 verses 4 tells us, "Others were given in exchange for you. I traded their lives for yours. Because you are precious to me, you are honored and..." Come on, man. Satan tells us that you are precious to me, you are honored, and I love you. That is God's words to you. You are precious to God. He loves you. That is why He's called you. That is why you're on this video right now. He loves you. You are precious to Him, and He called you by name. That is God telling him. That's literally, bro, the creator of the universe. The creator of the universe is telling you, you are precious to me. And I love you, and I chose you, and I called you by name. He has our name inscribed in the palm of His hands. Isaiah 49:16. Like, bro, how does that not touch your heart? And then I'm pretty sure in Psalms 134 verse 17, somewhere around there, it tells us that God makes us fearfully and wonderfully made. You are fearfully and wonderfully made in God's image. Know that. So why should you feel so insecure about the way you look, about the way you act, any of that? The way you act, yeah, sure. But the way you look, that's a big thing that I want to emphasize on. The way you look, you are beautifully made in God's image. Beautifully and wonderfully made. So why are you going to let somebody else or yourself make you question your value? Because God looked at you and said, yeah, I want you. He didn't look at you and say, maybe, I don't like this one too much. No, He looked at you and said, you are the way I want you to be. So go ahead and do it. You have no reason to feel insecure because the creator of the universe, the creator of gold and silver, looked at you and said, yeah, I want this one. I like that. That's special, man. That's very special. Proverbs 29:25 tells us, fearing people is a dangerous trap, but trusting in the Lord means safety. Hence, why should you care about what other people think? Now, I'm not saying to be a douchebag in that sense either. I'm saying when people make fun of you for something, like the way you look or something like that. This is what I'm talking about. Bro, can the camera focus? I think it's the rain. I'm gonna just hold it. I'm talking about in a scenario if you're feeling like insecure about yourself, you don't like the way. Alright, bro. Maybe I'm on the solution. I'm just right in front of my headlight. I'm basically just talking about if you're ever feeling insecure, if you're feeling upset about something, the way you look, or something someone said about you. God calls you precious. He says He loves you. He called you by name and He formed you in the womb. So why should you feel insecure about what somebody has to say? You are beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image. So why do you have to worry about what somebody else says about the way you look or anything like that? You're not ugly. You're not chopped. You're not a 4 to 10. You're a 10 to 10 in God's eyes, okay? That's the main insecurity that I want to talk about on this thing. That's something that I had a lot. But, and know that every time that you question the way you look, that you don't like it, you're complaining to God. You're telling God that He did a bad job with you. How are you going to tell God that He did a bad job with you? When you say, oh, I'm so ugly, I don't like the way I look, I don't like my nose, I don't like my ear, I don't like my eye, I don't like my mouth, you're basically telling God He did a bad job. You're like, hey God, yeah, it's cool what you did to me, but I don't like this, so I don't know if you did a good job. Bro, how are you going to tell God He did a bad job? You are beautiful, you are handsome, whatever you are. God made you that way. So don't let anybody tell you, or don't let your mind tell you that you're not. Because you're beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image, and I want you to remember that. But yeah, it's still raining. My knees are hurting. I'm going to go for a walk right now, guys. But hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, I want to say thank you. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for making it this far. I need to get better lighting for this time, and I'm sorry if there's ever like an unfocused point. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Take care. God bless.